What if I told you your thoughts about money are sabotaging your future? Imagine waking up each day with a tightness in your chest, not from fear, but from a gnawing anxiety about your finances. This is the reality for many, driven by a scarcity mindset that often goes unnoticed, much like the warning signs we ignore until it's too late. You might think you are being cautious or responsible, but what if this mindset is subtly steering you toward choices that prevent you from truly thriving? Many overlook the stress signals embedded in their financial decisions, and these signs could be your wake-up call. Consider this: when you receive your paycheck, your instinct is to save as much as possible. Sounds sensible, right? But what if that instinct is actually fueling a cycle of fear? It's not just about saving, it's about how you feel when you think about your bank account. Imagine chatting with friends when the conversation shifts to vacations or new experiences. Instead of feeling excited, you feel a knot in your stomach at the thought of the costs. That discomfort is a clear warning sign of a scarcity mindset creeping in. Let's dig deeper. You might find yourself avoiding investments because they seem risky, but what if that fear is rooted in the belief that there's never enough? Every decision becomes tainted by the idea that you are destined to miss out. Picture passing up opportunities for wealth simply because you can't shake that feeling of dread. Justifying this behavior as practical could be your biggest mistake. Are you losing sight of potential gains? The hidden consequences of this mindset are significant. It's not just about your finances today, it's about how you are shaping your future. When every decision is clouded by scarcity, you risk becoming trapped in a cycle of endless caution, missing out on the wealth you could create. You might even convince yourself that frugality is a virtue, but what if it's actually holding you back from living life to the fullest? Breaking this cycle could unlock your true potential. As we explore solutions, consider what it means to shift your perspective. It's not just about accumulating money, it's about transforming your relationship with wealth itself. Imagine setting aside that fear and allowing yourself to take calculated risks. What if the next investment you hesitated on was your gateway to financial freedom? The scarcity mindset is a thief of possibilities, quietly robbing you of joy and opportunity. What if today is the day you decide to rewrite your story? Reflect on your journey. Are you ready to confront those hidden stress signals? It's time to embrace abundance, not just in your wallet, but in your mindset. Your future might depend on it. Ever feel like your financial choices are holding you back? You are definitely not alone. Imagine missing out on amazing opportunities simply because you believe there isn't enough to go around. This issue extends beyond money, it's all about your mindset. The scarcity mindset creeps in, trapping you in a cycle of fear. You become so focused on what you lack that you miss the opportunities right in front of you. What if I told you this way of thinking could be undermining your financial success? Picture this: you're at a networking event and overhear someone discussing an exciting investment opportunity. Instead of jumping in, you hesitate, convinced it's too risky. You might think you're being cautious, but really, you're letting a fear of loss dictate your choices. How many times have those what-ifs stopped you in your tracks? Each no you tell yourself closes a door to potential growth. That's the sneaky nature of scarcity thinking. It traps you in a narrow bubble, limiting your vision and possibilities. Now, let's consider how this mindset affects your everyday decisions. You might hold back on spending, convinced you need to save every penny. While that frugality seems responsible, It can stifle your investment opportunities. Your savings account might look healthy, but what's the cost of not making that money work for you? Think about a friend who constantly hunts for the cheapest options. They save a few dollars here and there but miss out on experiences that could enrich their lives. This isn't just about saving money, about a way of living. When you are always searching for deals, you overlook the bigger picture of value. Here's where it gets really interesting. The scarcity mindset can lead to poor financial choices that spiral out of control. You might avoid investing in yourself, whether through education or starting a new venture. You cling to your comfort zone because stepping outside feels risky. Yet, the biggest risk is staying stuck where you are. Now, think about your own life. Are there opportunities you've let slip away? Perhaps it's a job offer you didn't pursue or a side hustle you dismissed. The fear of losing what little you have can overshadow the chance to gain so much more. Before we wrap up, here's the key takeaway: breaking free from this mindset opens you up to abundance. It starts with small shifts in your thinking. Instead of fearing loss, begin looking for possibilities. Consider this: what if the real barrier to your financial growth is your perception? It's time to challenge that scarcity mindset. Open your mind to opportunities and embrace the potential for building wealth. The for build a babo bow auto banded pancho bow you baby show you. As you move forward, remember abundance isn't just about having more, it's about seeing beyond the limits you've set for yourself. Take that first step today. The possibilities are waiting for you. Imagine standing on the edge of a cliff, watching a bald eagle glide effortlessly above the treetops. Now, picture that eagle constantly panicking about finding food. This vivid image reflects a mindset many of us may not even realize we have: the scarcity mindset. It's that nagging feeling that there's never enough, whether it's money, time, or opportunities. This mindset can subtly influence your financial decisions in unexpected ways, acting as a barrier to building your wealth. Gives AIL eu subsidio das ilhas BIIO Think about this: you are at the grocery store and spot a tempting deal on your favorite snack. Your instinct is to grab it, but a voice in your head whispers, "You might not find this deal again." That's scarcity speaking. It may seem harmless, but it drives you to make choices that don't align with your long-term goals. Let's dig a little deeper. Why do we often buy things we don't need when they're on sale? The fear of missing out kicks in, leading to impulsive purchases. It's not just a momentary lapse, it's a cycle that reinforces the belief that resources are limited. Now, consider another example. You're at an investment seminar, eager to grow your wealth. Eager to grow your estimate. So, A charismatic speaker talks about a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you jump in without thinking. Why? Because that scarcity mindset whispers that if you don't act now, you'll miss your chance. This rush often leads to missed opportunities rather than the financial freedom you're seeking. Here's where it gets trickier when you focus on scarcity. You start undervaluing your skills and potential. You might settle for a job that pays the bills but doesn't fulfill you, thinking it's the best you can do. But what if you're worth more? What if there's a role out there that not only challenges you but also pays significantly more? The pressure builds, leaving you stuck in a loop of limitations. But remember that eagle. It don't worry about its next meal, it positions itself